Hi y'all, welcome back to GroFit with Tammy. On today's video, I'm going to take you through a yin yoga practice with a focus on our breath work. Often throughout the day, we're breathing very shallowly, and this lends our body to believe we're in our fight or flight mode, raising our cortisol levels and keeping us tense. When we have longer, slower, fuller breaths, then our body goes into rest and digestion, taking care of us in a relaxed way. There are signs you can tell you're not breathing deeply, maybe clenched jaw, your face feels rigid, your arms aren't moving fluidly with your body. I want to work with you today to become aware of how your breath should feel as it enters and flows out of your body by using our hands. So let's begin today in a seated position. Get comfortable. You can move the extra flesh from under your bottom so that you're really grounded and level. And then gently place your palms, one on your chest and one on your belly. And as we inhale and exhale, do so through your nose and allow your chest to fill first and then your belly to expand. And then as you exhale, you'll feel your bottom hand go in first and then your hand over your chest will also go in. And there'll be a slight closing movement with your shoulders as you really push and exhale all the air. Another thing I wanted to point out is that we have lymph nodes located in our belly. We have some that are under our armpits, behind our knees, in our neck, in our groin area. The lymph nodes are part of our body's drainage system. Our lymph system doesn't have its own pump. It comes from our body's movement. So when we're sitting for hours on end, we are not activating this very vital system within our body. So even our deep breathing and allowing our belly and chest to open and then really expel all the air will be giving these lymph nodes a little push as well as a massage for our internal organs. Are you ready? That was a lot to digest. So from a comfortable seated position, again with your hand on your chest and your belly, you can close your eyes and we're going to inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6. Let's inhale through the nose, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, filling your chest and lungs and then your belly, and exhale all the air slowly out. There you go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, opening up your chest, and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Okay, as we continue in our practice, try to go back to this breathing. Should any thoughts flood your mind of what you have or have not done today, let it go. This is a time of being kind to yourself, your time of self-care. We should be thankful for what we're doing for ourselves at this moment. For our next position, I'd like us to come up onto our knees. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the position I'm doing, and I'm tucking my toes under my feet. Hopefully you've taken off your shoes and your socks if you're comfortable with that. And I want you to really spread your toes here. If you can get that pinky toe under, if not, that's okay. Really, we want to keep the alignment of our feet, our heels above our toes, under our spine, pointing towards our knees. Okay, we're going to inhale our shoulders up, rounding them towards the ear and down, back, pulling our shoulder blades together. And exhale. Inhale, lengthening from the crown of the head. You can feel your chin go back just a little bit. I can really feel this stretch in my toes, but we're also working our upper body and our lower back. If this is too painful, you can release your toes. The more often you do this, the easier it'll get to flex this much. Another position you can take to release a little pressure is just to put some weight forward towards your hands, but still bending your toes back. Do what's safe and comfortable for you. Good, and let's release. Now from here, we're going to go to a tabletop position. So our hands below our shoulders and our knees below our hips, hip width apart. And here you can untuck your toes or tuck them. And we're going to do a few cat-cow stretches. Again, elongating our neck and loosening up our back muscles. So let's inhale where I'm going to come down, pushing my head up towards the ceiling, allowing my back to sag. And exhale, rounding like a cat that's very angry, pushing away from the mat with your hands. Inhaling, scooping down and up, looking towards the ceiling. And exhaling, rounding as much as you can, pushing away. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. And last one. Great. From here, we're going to go into our extended puppy pose. So keeping our knees below our hips and our legs in a 90-degree angle, I'm going to walk my hands forward, trying not to lose that angle, and really opening and stretching my hands forward. So I'm walking my hands into and forward, open from the shoulders and my chest. And I'm placing my ability, you can put your chin. I'm not that flexible in my upper back, not yet. And then we're going to continue our deep breathing. Okay, and to release, I'm going to walk my hands back under my shoulders and gently push back up. From here, I'm going to go into a Sphinx position, extending my legs, coming down to my belly. I'm going to lower down, and then I'm going to put my elbows below my shoulders, spreading my fingertips. We can stretch our hands here too. Put your feet flat against the floor, the tops of your feet, press them into the floor. You can tighten your pelvis here, really give a squeeze as we inhale and pull our shoulders away from our ears, looking up, again tucking that chin in. Continue your breathing. So we're in a slight back bend here. It's a beginning posture for back bends. And we're opening our chest. Opening our abdomen, lengthening and stretching our whole body. Good, and to release, let's go back to our tabletop position. Hands below our shoulders, knees under our hips. Our next position is called thread the needle. So from here, I'm going to take my right hand and go under my left shoulder, extending it until my right shoulder is against the mat, and the right side of my face is down on the floor. Again, trying to keep my legs with my hips above my knees, and we're opening and stretching as we twist our shoulders. You can extend and deepen this stretch by walking your fingertips forward. You can feel a good stretch under the left side of your body, and we're a beginning deeper twist. And you can also inhale that arm up and back behind you to go a little bit further. Feel free to keep your elbow on the floor in that first position, or extend in front of your head, or wrap it behind your body. And here too, we're going to focus on our breathing, where we really exhale in this twist. It's like wringing a damp towel out. We're giving a good squeeze to our internal organs. All right, and to release, I'm going to bring my left palm back under my left shoulder and push myself back up. And now for the other side. So again, I'm going to reach my left palm through and under my right shoulder, bringing my left shoulder to the mat and putting the left side of my face against the floor. I have my left palm facing up, and then I'm going to walk my right fingertips forward, extending the stretch to the right side of my body as well as we're in this twist. Let's return to a focus on our breath. And to release, same thing on this side. Bring your right palm below your right shoulder and slowly push yourself back up to a tabletop position. You can give a little wiggle here to release, and then we're going to lay down on the floor onto our backs. First thing I'm going to have us do is squeeze those knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice hug. And let's inhale our head up to our knees as well. And release. Good. Feet flat on the floor with their knees pointing towards the ceiling. From here, you can bring your hands out to either side of you in a T position or cactus, as I have my elbows in a 90-degree angle. Bringing my knees back up to the chest. I'm going to actually move my hips to the left so I have a little more space. My hips are going to the left. You can do this as well. And then I'm going to exhale my knees down to the right. Oh, I just felt a little pop there. This twisting motion is really good release for my lower back. If at any point during the day I do some gardening and I feel any lower back pressure or pain building, I take a break, find a quiet place, and I get down and do this twist. Helps put our spine back in alignment. stay too long before you feel some nice results. Good. Let's inhale our knees back up. Leave that curtain behind. And then I'm going to scoot my hips over to the right side of my mat. Bring my knees back up to my chest. And then slowly lower them over to the left, looking in the opposite direction over my right shoulder. Now I can just allow gravity to do its work. I'm still inhaling and filling my lungs, and exhaling and really squeezing in my abdomen. Remember to keep your right shoulder grounded. Only go as far as you can still keep your shoulders anchored to the ground. And on your next inhale, you can bring your knees back up towards your chest and your feet back on the floor. And for our final pose, we're going to do our resting in a butterfly position. So bringing the soles of our feet together, I'm going to open up and let my knees fall apart. And then you can increase the intensity or decrease it by moving your feet away from you or in towards your bottom. Now you can either put your hands palms up a few inches away from your body, or what I'm going to do is take hold of opposite elbows. I'm going to get a little more stretch in while I'm down, and I have this time for myself. Opposite elbows above my head. And now I'd like you to just allow your breathing to return to normal. Feel the difference. Feel the difference in your body as you relax your toes, relax your legs, your shoulders, letting them tuck below you, relaxing your wrists and your elbows, your fingers, and then up to your face, relaxing your forehead, letting your brows relax. Allow your tongue to drop away from the roof of your mouth. You can let your lips part open, relaxing your jaw. And we'll stay here for 2 more minutes. All right, and to finish up, Go ahead and use your hands to support your legs and bring your knees back together. And then roll over to one side, bringing your knees up towards your chest. You can rest your face on your hands. And then when you're ready, you can use your hand to push yourself back up to a seated position. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. I hope you feel refreshed and replenished and ready for the rest of your day. Remember, drink lots of water, hydrate, finish the work that we've started, and come back to your breath at any point during the day. If you feel you're closing in and getting tense, it takes just a few minutes to go back to your breath, follow it in and out of your body, and release all that tension and slow things down again. Until next week, bye y'all.